Hello, YouTube. Welcome into our Xenonauts playthrough. We're going to be playing Xenonauts 2. I've never played it before, but I have played other XCOM type games, so I'm excited to see how this goes. We're going to be jumping in a second, but I just wanted to say if the game lets me, because I haven't played it yet, rename soldiers and stuff. I will be renaming after people who leave comments on the video, as well as people who are live in my Twitch chat. So if you want to come see this get played live, come hang out in my Twitch chat. Let's get started on Xenonauts. I realize I don't have the scene set up, so it's my bad. I also have to launch the game, so 1 second. Let's jump to the gaming scene and let's actually get my game capture targeting Xenonauts. There we go. Targeting Xenonauts 2. Here we go. I have no idea where I should be, so I'm gonna stick myself in the top right for right now. Professional streamer time, yeah. No idea what's going on. All right, so let's see how this goes. New game. Oh, there's options. Unforgiving difficulty setting intended for experience for first campaign unless you play a lot of Xenonauts 1. I haven't, so intended for players familiar with XCOM and other strategy games. That's what I just described myself as. And I want a tutorial. Perfect. Orange sword. To sort save games, the campaign name has no effect on gameplay. Okay. Yeah, it's jam time. The great campaign of jam time. Okay.
The year is 2009.
Let's begin.
The world teeters on the brink of nuclear war. Tensions between capitalist and communist nations are at boiling point. Every opportunity for peace has failed, as if an invisible hand inexorably steers humanity towards annihilation. We Xenonauts know the truth. The dark forces poisoning our politics are not human in origin, and we must protect our planet against this extraterrestrial threat however we can.
Okay, full on aliens, got it.
Information on an enemy that few believe exist. We are finally ready to strike back. The war for our future begins now.
All right, nice. Helicopter time. All right. Strategic layer day 1 coming up. All right. Let's see how this goes. Welcome to Xenonauts 2. In Xenonauts 2, you control a secret organization attempting to protect the world from alien invasion. The short tutorial will explore the basic controls and the events leading up to the start of the campaign. Okay. This game features nested tooltips that allow players to access further information where desired. Nested tooltips are amazing. Yeah, anyway, you see this text link. Okay. And then tooltips can themselves contain links, can spawn further nested tooltips. However, as tooltips disappear, when you move your mouse, you must lock them in place before you can do this. You can lock a tooltip by pressing the middle mouse button or simply waiting 3 seconds. Okay, well done, you've mastered nested tooltips. Cool. Ooh, the chief scientist. My work on our radar is now array is now complete. Theoretically, Atlas Base should be capable of tracking any alien UFOs in our radar range. Good old UFOs. Wait, we have a doomsday tracker? Oh no. We have 30% towards doomsday. Alright, operations director. Thank God it wasn't exactly easy to borrow all these things you wanted. What happens now? Wait, an alien crash should pass in the next few days. At that point, the general takes over, assuming he has returned from his expedition. Don't worry, he'll be back in a few days, okay? Until then, the commander should be perfectly capable of filling in. Commander. Okay. Radar range. The blue circle around your base indicates the radar range of that facility. UFOs flying in that area will be detected and can then be attacked using interceptor aircraft. Okay. These buttons control the flow of time on the geoscape. Time is currently passing at its slowest speed, but as nothing is currently occurring, we should increase the flow of time until an alien activity occurs. Click this button for fastest speed. Okay. Ooh, days are passing. The two anomalies on the map signify hostile action that have raised local panic. These are not interactive, but may indicate the presence of a possibly hidden problem in the affected region. However, at the start of the game, these are usually generated by UFOs as they fly around the map. UFO detected, small, escort none, speed, that, altitude high, heading west. Your radar to see the UFO, shoot it down, will prevent it from causing panic in the local region and may spawn a UFO crash site. Tactical mission that allows you to recover valuable alien technology. Click the launch interceptor button to get your fighters ready for action. This panel allows you to select the aircraft to be launched at the target. Up to 3 aircraft can be formed into a squadron, but we currently only have 2 aircraft. These have been selected for you automatically, so press the launch attack aircraft button to proceed. All right, we got Angel 1 and 2 going in with their auto cannons, sidewinders, and ablative plating. Okay, so all I'm currently realizing I'm covering up here is the launch aircraft and funding report buttons. If I scrunch down, yeah, you can see them in the upper right. So I'm not really covering anything up here, so perfect. Launch the aircraft. All right, they got them. Oh, they've used 5% of their fuel. That's cool. Your interceptor reached the UFO and are ready to initiate air combat. Commence the attack. Wow, we've entered engagement range of the extraterrestrial craft, Commander. Putting it on the big screen. How do we think this is gonna play out? Unknown. We have no data on the capabilities of the alien craft or what weaponry they may carry. I suppose the only way to find out. Let's start by attacking with missiles. This is the air combat where Xenonaut interceptor aircraft can shoot down alien UFOs. A maximum of 3 combatants can be present on each side. 2 Xenon aircraft are participating in this battle. You can select an aircraft either by clicking on them directly or by clicking on their information panel on the right of the screen. Okay. Click on Angel 2 directly to see it. You can also press 2 or click Angel 2's information panel. It's Iceman. You're currently in the deployment phase. Before the combat begins, during the phase, you can freely reposition your aircraft in the green deployment zone. Left click or right click. The chosen spot. Oh, okay, that moved them. Our interceptors are currently both flying intercept past with the UFO. Or the second maneuver behind the UFO instead. Click the highlighted area behind the UFO to select a movement waypoint. This will intelligently control their speed based on the situation, but you can manually set a speed by using the throttle slider on the right. Oh. To achieve maximum speed, will need to engage afterburners. However, aircraft using afterburners cannot fire their weapons. Click afterburner toggle or press F to engage afterburners. Once you're happy with the point, you can begin battle. Well, I want to move this guy. Oh, I'm not allowed to. Can I move this guy? No, I'm not allowed to. Okay. You can begin battle. Click the normal speed button on the top of the screen. Missile flew straight past. What happened? They appear incapable of locking onto the UFO. It has no radar signature and is emitting minimal heat. Better close the distance. I'll have to do this the old-fashioned way. The interceptor just entered the firing arc of an enemy weapon. Okay. Oh, I am realizing in this screen I am covering up a whole aircraft. We jump down. Nope. We jump down here. Yeah. Interceptor has entered the firing arc of an enemy weapon and is about to be attacked. All weapons except missiles display their fire arcs on the battlefield. To view the fire arc of a missile, you can hover over the weapon tile in the tile. Okay, weapons can be enabled by clicking their tile. Okay, displaying weapons can be useful in some situations, for example, if you do not wish to fire missiles at the current target. Will only cause damage to the projectiles that hit your interceptors. You can evade some projectiles simply by changing course, but others will require use of evasive roll ability. This button will order your aircraft to perform an evasive roll in an attempt Okay, risk your barrel roll, allowing you to make damage without changing orientation. However, units cannot tackle performing a base roll. Click the evasive roll left button. Oh yeah, they dodged it. Oh. One of your aircraft has reached 0 health and has been forced to perform an emergency disengage. Although it has not been permanently destroyed, it will require an overhaul before it can fly again. It will therefore take much longer to repair than an aircraft that finishes the battle with health remaining. Thankfully, your remaining interceptor has managed to maneuver into an advantageous position. Click the UFO to start targeting it. Finally, click on the afterburner toggle to disable it. Remember, weapons cannot be fired during afterburner. There we go. Yeah, I hit him with a missile. Nice. And then, yeah, hit him. Nice job, Commander. Oh man, now they're here. I'll cover up time. Nice job, Commander. Indeed, says the chief scientist. We must locate and recover the downed alien vessel as soon as possible. In the meantime, I'll see what we can learn from the telemetry. I may be able to enhance the survivability of our interceptors now that we've collected some basic data on alien weapons. Intercept successful, except for the fact that Angel 1 died. I guess they didn't die, but okay. This crash UFO is likely valuable alien technology and resources. Deploying a combat team to eliminate any surviving extraterrestrials at the crash site will allow recovery to begin. Okay, tactical mission description. A tactical mission is any battle where your soldiers engage hostile forces directly in turn-based combat. UFO crash sites are a common type of tactical mission that allow you to capture alien technology for your research efforts. Performing the launch combat team button to launch a dropship transport craft towards the mission. Skyhawk 1. Oh wait, we'll be able to have multiple ships go? Like I could come in with multiple Skyhawks? That'd be awesome. All right, you can launch mission drop shops in the same way as you launched an interceptor earlier. As the Skyhawk dropship is already selected, click the launch aircraft button to proceed. This screen allows you to change the soldiers and equipment when the dropship being loaded. Or simply press the, no, I don't want to. I want to, can I? Oh, I'm not allowed to change them yet. Okay, well, I do see a rename button, so that's perfect. Well, it's, you know, whoever survives this initial engagement, I guess, will be able to be named after people. Hold the launch, Commander. We're picking up a friendly signal. The general is back. Fortuitous timing. I'm not sure about that. There's a convoy of trucks heading our way. They appear to be cleaner vehicles. Seems highly improbable the general would ever voluntarily join forces with them. Exactly. Commander, put your men on alert and deploy them to the entry tunnel. Something's definitely wrong here. Oh. Oh no. The bad men. They've come for us. Oh. Oh, we're in the base. Okay. Camera controls. Q and E to turn that. You can change the movement height. Scroll wheel. Sweet. Each unit in tactical combat uses time units to perform actions. These are refreshed each turn and shared between all types of actions. For example, a shoulder that spends all their time units on movement would be unable to fire their weapon. The number of time units the soldier has remaining is in the green bar in the bottom of the UI. In this case, the soldier has 60 time units available. Welcome back to Atlas, General. How did the meeting go? Can't help but notice you made some new friends. The Xenonaut project has been terminated, Director. Lay down your weapons. There's no need for this to turn ugly. Earth is under attack, General. You know that. We're not going to surrender our planet without a fight. Director, you're making a mistake. There is no extraterrestrial threat. Open the blast doors and surrender, or your people are going to get killed. No extraterrestrial threat. What happened to you, General? Director, this is under discussion. I'm giving you 5 minutes to make a decision. You're outnumbered and there's nowhere to run. Think carefully about your choice. Over and out. If we surrender, what's the probability we turn up dead a week from now? Based on everything we know about the cleaners, approximately 100%. That's what I figured too. Now seems a good time to evacuate to the backup facility. The backup facility? I wasn't aware we had one. Nor was the general. Commander, we need your men to hold the tunnels while we get everyone aboard the helicopter. Buy as much time as you can, but don't get yourself killed. Now the general's gone, we can't afford to lose you too. Okay, you can plan a movement path for your soldier by left-clicking anywhere in the battlefield, clicking the glowing tile to plan a movement path to that location. The number at the end of the movement path shows how many time units the soldier will have remaining if they move to that location. Left-click the same tile again to move your soldier. Okay. Yeah, we made it. You can rotate a soldier without moving them. Right-click anywhere in the battlefield. It costs 1 time unit for every 45 degrees of rotation. Rotate the soldier to aim there. Cool. Finally, we should order the soldier to crouch. This makes the soldier harder to hit. It takes 4 time units to crouch, but it also costs 4 time units to uncrouch. Press the crouch button to proceed. Okay. We now have spent all our time units. Well, he still has 55 apparently, but entering the units to refresh. Okay. Hey, everyone else has shown up. I don't know if you want to show up at the red barrel, guys. That is red barrels mean boom. Oh God. Okay. The green number on the left of the cross. Oh, I apparently already hovered him. It was probably telling me about that. Indicates the time unit cost of the shot, while the white number on the right of the cross indicates percent chance to hit. Click the enemy soldier in order to attack. Oh, and I could change the type of attack, I guess, but we'll probably learn about that later. Nice. Scored a hit and inflicted 20 damage. Weapon will inflict between 50% and 150% of their damage value with each hit, depending on the part of the body hit. It's not time to shoot again. Bang. Got him. You've killed an enemy. As your soldier does not have enough time units remaining to perform any further attacks, we will select the next soldier. Press space to mark your current soldier inactive and automatically select the next clear soldier. Oh, that's cool. The squares between the shooter and the target are in the shot path. The path is green when the weapon is within range, but the path turns orange when the numbers firing beyond its maximum. Weapons have a lower hit chance. Well, I don't want to attack a guy who I have a worse time hitting. I should shoot this guy, right? I guess this is doing tutorial stuff, but can I ignore it? No, I can't ignore it. Fine. See, we missed. Next soldier. Unfortunately, your soldier missed their shot and inflicted damage on no target, so switch to the next active soldier. He has enough. Fine. Arms with a shotgun, much more effective at close range. Move him here. Cool. Most weapons have several fire modes of varying accuracy and time unit cost. The most expensive fire mode is selected by default when targeting an enemy, as more expensive fire modes provide more accuracy per time unit spent. However, at this range, it would be preferable to fire 2 shots at lower accuracy due to the passive short range hit chance on this weapon. And right click to change to a cheaper form of fire. Oh, okay. That's cool. Alright. Bam. We fully missed. And a hit chance your soldier still missed. Bad luck can happen in this game, and part of the challenge is learning how best to mitigate it when it does happen. In this case, simply attack the target a second time. Got him. Likely to have any more bad luck, press space to select the next active soldier. This shot has a low hit chance because it's a large intervening object doing cover. Okay, okay, in the bottom right is showing me how hit chance, only the highest intervening cover value is used to reduce hit chance, and any cover or crouching units adjacent to the shooter are always ignored. Okay. Cover, most terrain is destructible, something that players can use to their advantage. Select this guy. Pre-fire mode allows the soldier to target anything they want. All right. In this case, to destroy some crates. Control, and then blast it. Nice. Well done. We switch back to the sniper, and then bang. I love how slow the bullet travels. All right, and then we learned about grenades. A demolition charge, and we just huck it. Sweet. They have an arc. Cool. Oh, that broke all their cover and hurt them. Sweet. Such time used to fire their main weapon with the pistol and their secondary slot can still be fired. Click the pistol in the secondary to select it. Pistol allowing them to finish off wounded cleaners. Click this guy to shoot him. Got him. And then click this guy to shoot him. Nice. Final such decision to make. The shotgun is really inaccurate at the range and the target is behind heavy cover. Closing distance or flank the target might be beneficial. Using shot preview mode will allow us to make a decision about whether it's be worth the highlighted path to move. And then will allow you to change time units for taking a shot at the end of your current. See the value for your current position, hover over the highlighted enemy, hold shift key while still hovering the target from shot preview mode. Oh, okay, it's a 98% chance. To proceed, click the target while shot preview mode is active. Bam! Nice. Congrats, you have eliminated all hostile units. Press end turn to proceed. Oh, another wave of guys. Go command, the helicopter is airborne. You should be able to escape through the tunnels. Order the selected soldier to move to the highlighted tile. Oh no, okay. Your soldier's just been killed by enemy overwatch fire. If a unit ends its turn with enough time units remaining to fire its weapon, it may then perform overwatch fire during the enemy turn. Suppressing an enemy will prevent overwatch fire, and flashbangs are a good way to generate suppression. Use a flashbang grenade, throw it at the highlighted tile. Get flashbang, nerds. All these enemies are suppressed, especially when it removes all time units from the selected unit, which prevents them from being able to overwatch fire as they can no longer afford to fire the weapon. Suppressed units are also easier to hit with melee weapons. Good to know melee weapons exist. And will only recover 50% of the normal time units the following turn. Cool. An alternate way to do it, so we smoke grenade them. Smoke reduces the hit chance of any shot passing through it. Smoke grenades are an excellent way to protect your soldiers. Throw it on the highlighted tile. Okay. You blind them with smoke. Good work. All enemies are either out of time units, suppressed, or trained by shock. Move your soldiers to the highlighted tile to complete the tutorial. Nice work. Once you clear the base, I'll transmit the coordinates for the backup facility. Well done. You've completed the tutorial. Now ready to take on alien invaders in the full campaign. Run, everybody, run! Get out of there. All right, we did it. Tutorial complete. The evil general was evil. Who would have thought? All right, phase 1, the Shadow War. If you believe our enemy existed, yet the malign tendrils of their influence can be felt across our planet. Rising tensions between capitalist and communist nations threaten to spark a ruinous nuclear war before the invasion even begins. Chief Scientist, Commander. Good of you to finally make an appearance. Welcome to our backup facility. We should be safe here, at least for a while. No getting around the fact that we're living in a derelict nuclear bunker full of 60s era junk, though. Hope you're fine with cold showers, cold food, and well, cold everything. Temperature is the least of our concerns. My work suggests we have mere months before the aliens can launch a full-scale invasion. If we were prepared, we must gather data on alien forces scouting our planet. Of course, the cleaners are unlikely to make that easy. That's why I called this a meeting. Commander, I'm formally handing over control of this organization to you. The situation has changed and we need someone with military experience making the big choices. I'll run day-to-day matters like keeping us supplied and getting this place patched up. All you need to do is figure out how to win the war. Congratulations on the promotion, Commander. One hopes you prove equal to the task. Me too. Please choose the location of your starting base. Does like base cost change depending on where I shove it? Oh, it does. Ooh. I could be in Russia. EU, Africa. have my base be 2 feet from the other one. This is where the base that was compromised was. There we go. Oh, I can be an Aussie. Oh, that just seems to be like all of. Oh. Like how building here costs 1.5 million. That's a lot. Oh, I can be in Greenland. All right. Well, I don't know. Oof. Does it matter? I don't know. I guess let's hang out. I guess let's hang out in the US, cause that's where I'm from. Is that I guess these rings are showing me where like the upgraded radar ranges will be. I guess. Yeah, let's do that. Choose base name. Yeah, I guess I'll just keep it simple and leave it as North America. Objective updated, the Doomsday counter. Objective, prevent Doomsday counter exceeding 100. The aliens are attempting to spark a nuclear war by raising tensions between capitalist and communist nations. If they succeed, scattered human survivors would have no hope of repelling an invasion. Must keep the Doomsday counter under control until the invasion begins. Allow it to exceed 100 for more than one day, result in an alien victory. Successful enemy activity on Geoscape will increase Doomsday. Okay. Hey, the armory screen. Oh God, there's pop-ups. Assignment panel. The assignment panel at the bottom left allows you to manage the combat teams in the drop ship. There are several ways of interacting with soldiers that make this process easier. Right click will remove the soldiers from the drop ship. Double click allows the soldier to be replaced. Soldiers will be dragged up and down the list to reorder their remaining squad numbers. Okay. Okay, I have infinite nonsense sense. I can send someone in with a grenade launcher? Okay. Because they're carrying stuff, they have time unit penalties. Okay. Oh, and this person has a riot shield. That's funny. And a demo charge. Oh, strength used to calculate the carrying capacity of a soldier, how far they can throw grenades, and how effective they can manage recoil when burst firing weapons. Soldiers gain 10 progress points for every one time unit spent on movement while carrying over 80% of their maximum carry weight. Okay, so keep their carry weight full, that'll fill that up. There's mental discipline. Soldiers with high bravery don't get morale loss and are less likely to panic. And defending roll against psionic attacks. Okay. Soldiers gain 50 progress points for every point of suppression received during combat. Okay. Reflexes is for reaction fire, and they get 20 progress points for every one time unit that remains unspent at the end of the player's turn. Do I get to see how much they need to like level it up? Like, I don't know what the progress points mean. Oh, and then there's like a bunch of medals they can get. Okay. Cool. All right. Here we go. First person in, we're gonna add Nikistian. There you go. You're the riot shield person. Let's see how that goes. All right, I got time going. Can I do anything here? Oh, you're already researching the cleaners. This is our base. Okay, we have no training capacity. Okay. Okay, I wanna get some training facilities in. Oh, I can just spend my money and build something. Where's a training center? Here it is. plus 12 training capacity, adjacent C plus 2 training capacity. Okay. Well, oh, if it's adjacent to another training facility. Okay, is what I'm guessing that means. Cool. Okay. Yeah, there's a bunch of like adjacency things going on. Cool. Medical center will heal people better and give us a better survival rate. Do I have a medical center? I don't. It doesn't look like. A missile battery. Defense batteries are a large surface-to-air weapon designed to protect your base against alien attacks. They will fire at incoming UFOs in an attempt to destroy them before they land ground forces. Okay. That's cool. Then the workshop will increase. Okay, so I already have a workshop. Cool. I have a lab. Living quarters is those. Okay. And so we can have. And the radar array doesn't have. Okay, you can have multiple radars to maximize the range, and then the generators will make more power. Do I see how much power I have? I have enough for like another building. Okay. But then putting the generators near other generators gives adjacency bonuses. All right, awesome. And what's this building? The storeroom. Okay. To hold things. And the access lift being near the storeroom apparently counted as a bonus. Okay. Cool. I'm learning. I'm learning how things work. I kind of want to add a training center. So let's add one up here. Next to where they go off on missions, you know? Boom. Engineering is where we make and fix our places. And the only thing I can make is a new plane, which I don't want to make. Hey, I can see all the soldiers. This also applies to other soldiers. Recruit soldiers panel. Okay. Nothing in the storage. Okay. Oh, and I can like see how the aircraft are set up. That's cool. They only have auto cannons. No other weapons. All right, and then I guess I just need to let time pass. And eventually, something will happen. Hey, the cleaners, although unknown extraterrestrial force scouting our planet remains the ultimate threat to humanity. Their work has been assisted by a mysterious organization known informally as the Cleaners. You know a little about the Cleaners from the fact that they invariably appear within a few hours of suspected alien activity, forcibly taking any eyewitnesses into custody and erasing all evidence that might hint at an extraterrestrial presence. Important missions are always handled by teams of Cleaner soldiers carrying military rifles and wearing distinctive green hazmat suits, rebreathers, and that entirely conceal their identities. More mundane work is usually handled by suited agents with similar equipment to law enforcement personnel. As anyone that develops an interest in the Cleaners tends to disappear without a trace, we previously avoided probing too deeply into the organization. In turn, the Cleaners largely left us alone. One suspects operations division's monomaniacal focus on operation security made monitoring our activities far too difficult to be worthwhile. Obviously, this equation has now changed. The Cleaners are clearly devoting significant resources to eliminating us, and we must be prepared to fight them directly if we wish to learn more about our alien enemies. I hope you and your men are equal to the task, Commander. If we cannot defeat the Cleaners, humanity has no chance against the extraterrestrial masters. Okay. We have no research, and having no research selected generates us money. Okay. Oh, with no engineering selected, you also just generate cash. Cool. All right, I'm learning. Oh, and I'm covering up time, but that's fine. I don't time. I can stay covering up time. Okay, you can hire additional engineers. Okay, cool. Let's let more time pass. Tactical mission, Atlas Base. You restrain control of Atlas Base for long enough to destroy any remaining equipment that our enemies can use to monitor our covert activities. Mission type, elimination, biome facility, time running 3 days, strategic operation. Loss effect, game over. All right, launch the combat team. Okay, I don't think there's anything I want to like. They don't need a stun baton, combat knife. So you're going in with a handgun, a replacement, a demo charge, so you can remove terrain. Cool, like it. You're an assault guy with a shotgun. All right, you're another assault guy with a shotgun. We got some riflemen. What are these things? Tactical modules. A such patch that can be worn atop soldier. Small accuracy boost. Okay, and then the heavy is here with the LMG and a machine gun. Okay. How does time units go up? Time action points used by send attorney's panel, for instance. Soldier attribute, combat experience, carry capacity penalty. Move is fixed costs. Okay, movement has fixed, but attack actions use percent based. Okay, so they'll be able to move more, but they can't fire more. Okay, that makes sense. Units will optimally spend any remaining time units on Overwatch fire during the alien turn if suitable opportunities arise. Base value for TUs is equal to time units attributed for each combatant, but can then be modified by various factors. So is there no way to upgrade your number of time units? I guess not. Okay. Soldiers increase their health by earning increases to their other attributes. Okay. And yeah, we'll bring the LMG along. I'm tempted to bring the big grenade launcher, but I guess I could. Oh, and these are just like the named loadouts that they're going with. Oh, I can make him a grenadier. Yeah. Heck yeah, grenadier, let's go. Yeah, because you're all real strong. So if we give you, so you have heavy explosive rounds, perfect. I'm also gonna give you a flashbang grenade to, no, that puts you over time unit cost. Okay. Can I give you a knife? How much does this weigh? No. Okay. Okay. Does anyone have a med kit? Okay, all of the riflemen have med kits. Cool. Sweet. Let's get in there. We're off to go blow up our old house. Skyhawk launches reached Atlas base. How should we proceed? Commence tactical battle. Eliminate all hostile units. Lost conditions. All Xenonauts are eliminated. Okay. Okay, so we were able to destroy everything when we hurried out. The cleaner assault team appears a part of the fatality. A handful of enemies aside. Kill them, and then we cool. It's a critically important mission. Left a lot of important things behind when we evacuated Atlas, including several years of research data. We declared the facility of hostiles so we can search through it and destroy anything that might let our enemies monitor us, and recover my research data. Yeah. Look, I can't risk contacting our agents until I know our communication network is secure. The Gleaners have withdrawn their assault force and sent a team of analysts, so hopefully this won't be too hard. Oh, and if you happen to run into the general, this isn't the time for sentimentality. Got it. Okay, now we can open doors. Cool. So I don't want my sniper to be moving first. I want Riot Shield guy to be moving first. First one in, Kisty. Let's open the door. Oh, with a right click opens the door. The scientist. Cool. So we found someone. Let's grab someone else to come in. I mean, I'm tempted just to have the grenadier go. How much it costs? 29 to fire or 39 to fire the good one? So if you move, oh, but you're real stuck in there. Can't shoot it all. Oh, you'd have a chance of shooting. Well, let's have you crouch down behind your riot shield. You move to here. What's your shot looking like? Not great. I am a little scared of just running you in, but you'd then have not enough time units to shoot the good shot. So if I run you here, still wouldn't have enough time units, but you could shoot this one and have a pretty bad shot. All right, get in there. Oh, they had Overwatch. Oh, right, Overwatch. All right, get there. Blast them. All right, nice. Crouch down and cover. All right, we're gonna have Rocher move up, and let's see what happens if we shoot a grenade at them. Not much, but we did blow up all of his cover, so that's good. And then we'll have you finish him off. Nice. All right, let's move everyone up. Yeah, let's get people in position in case some people come investigating these noises they're hearing. So yeah, there's no doors back here. Cool. All right. So yeah, you moved here. Cover this direction. Focus mind bullets lead you to gain 30 morale and exist for their total maximum time units. So yeah, that's cool. All right, you crouch down there. Oh, crouching down has made it so that they don't have enough. All right, pull out the handgun, I guess, to do Overwatch fire. And then you get up here. There we go. Let's end turn and see what happens. Enemy activity. Yep. Blast them. Yeah, okay, we got we got return fired. Oh, and all the doors auto closed. That's great. It's good to know that happens. All right, heavy guy, you get your LMG out and be ready. We're gonna move. Gonna move up with the shield. And then we're also gonna move up with shotgun guy. Cool. And then we're gonna leave you standing in a pool of your own blood. We'll move up with the grenade launcher person. And we're gonna pull this rifleman to come support the search team while these guys lock down wherever enemies might be trying to flank. You have your handgun out so that you're ready for problems. Cool. We'll and turn again. That's fine. I know they haven't acted. They're on Overwatch time. All right. Enemy spotted. All right. They're not looking at us, so yeah, you're gonna get in here and cause them a problem. Yeah! Get that analyst. Alright. Breach team's doing good work over there. Let's move these guys up to here so they can get ready on next turn to also be a problem. Alright, let's move you up and recheck in here. Anything going on? No, looks like we're still clear in here. No, we're not. Ah, we're not still clear in here. Ow. 3-round burst him. We're close range. Nice. Alright. So that should have cleared this room out completely. And I don't think there's any more rooms to go this way. Yep. Alright, sweet. And we're gonna leave you here on Overwatch with the LMG, and you here on Overwatch with the sniper. Perfect. End turn. I know he hasn't acted, but I'm worried about people coming in. Since I don't have a time limit, I'm gonna be as sneaky as I can. I don't wanna try not to lose people. All right, let's pull this team up here so they don't need to be covering that angle anymore. You're gonna step up here and you're opening the door and looking. Looks like this is just the tunnel. All right. Nikki's the first one through the door with your ballistic shield. Oh, this looks like it might become problems. All right, let's run you up to here. Do we see anything down this tunnel? No, we don't. All right. Cool. Let's get you right here and aiming this way. And then we'll get your shotgun friend coming up with you. All right. And the rifleman. Oh, this is still the same turn. I already moved them. Whoops. All right, you move up to here. You move up to here. All right, move the LMG guy up to here. And we'll leave the sniper alone. Wait, shouldn't this door have reclosed? I don't know. Okay, it did reclose, I just didn't see it. Cool. Alright. Oh! Hello? How did you miss? You were right there! You were 3 feet in front of him! Alright. Oh, I apparently clicked twice, so she just shot the corners. was mean. Alright. Let's get up there and open the door. This area looks clear. Cool. Let's get you moving up with them. All right. Area is secure. Let's get the sniper running. Get them up here. Who's left? All right. All right, we're back with the Kisty and shotgun friend. Oh, we found them all in the... You! I recognize you, all of you. Why don't I remember anything about you? Doesn't matter, I'll not allow you to intervene. All right, well, we found the general. Demo charge, go! Ah! All right, you held out, perfect. And I think you triggered most of their overwatches, so we're gonna get you up here to then just follow up with a frag grenade. Oh! Overdamage, units that are suffer overdamage are killed by explosives or gibbed, which also destroys their equipment and corpse. Killing enemies with explosive weapons therefore reduces the number of items recovered from the mission. Good to know. I didn't realize they still had fire, so that's my bad. You're gonna crouch because you're about to have a bad time. Hold on, Riot Shield, Nikisti, hold on. Hey! Sweet. Oh, you missed. Oh, you missed. You got him. There we go. Sweet. All right. Let's move you to here and have you blast this guy. Yeah, we got him. Okay. Well, that's the general done. Oh, that was... Dang it. All right, well, they're standing there now. You move up too. And let's hope they don't just like walk through the door on us, all right? You get up here and get ready for next turn. Same with you and same with you. It doesn't matter. All right, cool. Yeah, I think they're definitely just in this room is the only place they can be. All right, open the door. Oh, there they are. Bam. Nice. Mission complete. We got the last guy who was hiding in the storage room. All right. No one died. People are just hurt. But we did it. Ooh, he's wounded for 20 days, but he got the Crimson Heart. Soldiers will be granted the Crimson Heart if they suffer more than 30 HP of damage during a single combat mission. That he did. The award of a medal will grant a soldier +1 to all attributes. You did it, man. You survived. You got 8 cleaner corpses and 8 cleaner submachine guns, but no general body because I hit him with a bomb. Cool. And this upgrade, they got a promotion. This soldier is promoted to a higher rank as a result of the attribute increases earned during this mission. Okay. So we got Corporal Nikisti now and Corporal Joshua Cook. Strategic operations and support and recruitment are now available. The destruction of the Atlas base confirmed Command room allows operations divisions to dispatch covert agents to assist with our objectives. Our organization received +10 operation points per day, which can be spent on conducting various kinds of strategic operations, for instance, benefits, or on recruiting supporters to unlock permanent bonuses. Operation points can also be spent to eliminate alien infiltrators to reduce the daily doomsday counter progress. Okay. Oh, North America. Okay, so if I recruit... Alright, a permanent bonus to organization while under alien control. Just these with stars on their icon represent elite supporters. They require more operational points to recruit and provide double the normal benefit. If a green dot is shown on the icon, the protection status of that supporter means they will cost fewer operation points to interact with. Those with red dots will cost more. Okay. So if we recruit him, it costs 175 operation points. If we recruit him, they will generate us 300,000 additional monthly funding. Okay. This intel person is heavily guarded, so it costs even more to recruit. So it would make researching easier and make that go down. Where are my operation points? I have 160. It costs 100 operation points just to fully construct a new base. Okay. Cool. And then I get my funding report in 29 days. All right, and this gives me just +1 operation point per day. Okay. All of the people who give operation points are apparently very secured. All right. Soviet, what is this supporter icon? -2 doomsday per day if I get the Soviet leadership on board. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm recruiting this guy too. Oh, and we are on ad break. So, whoops, I was gonna call it out earlier, but if you can hear me, take this as a quick little break to get yourself some water or take a little walk or do whatever you need to do to take care of yourself for a couple minutes. I'll be back in a little bit. Slowly watch the Skyhawk move. Awesome. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you're having a great little bit. Had a nice little break. I really need to get a starting soon screen, I'm realizing. Yeah. Let's get back into Xenonauting. So it looks like I could immediately build a second base, but that feels like a bad idea to do that right away. But who knows? I could also, with my 160, be very close to acquiring this guy, which will give me a bunch more monthly funding, which seems helpful to have a bunch more monthly funding. So if I go here, there's no research because I can't do any research yet because apparently picking up cleaner corpses isn't anything. And the cleaner SMGs are also nothing. Okay. Interesting. So the cleaners are just people. Okay, cool. Well, we're gonna fast forward again. New research project available for... Oh, they had to get back first. Okay, got it. That makes sense. Analysis of the relationship between the quantum waveform pattern and increasing alien activity may allow us to predict the invasion. Development of robotic combat vehicles can be deployed on tactical missions to provide fire support to our soldiers, or performing an autopsy on the general. I mean, I blew the general's corpse up with a bomb, and they said it wasn't recoverable. So I guess we're doing some goop analysis. Well, let's pick up this first because that's a monthly funding increase and that feels good, and it only is going to take 4 days or 5 days. Perfect. Then we'll get into some other stuff. Oh, they did an autopsy on a cleaner agent. While it was previously unclear what role the smartly dressed agents observed supporting cleaner operations play within the organization, the process has revealed a great deal. There's little question that these cleaner agents are entirely human. Several of the bodies are easily to identify from personal effects and medical records, and all have been confirmed as employees of government intelligence agencies. Operations divisions were able to obtain their personal files and see nothing to indicate that these individuals have been acting strangely or held unusual beliefs. It appears they are simply employees of intelligence subverted by the cleaners. Sadly, this probably reflects the dubious legality of our organization. Governments are either deliberately suppressing knowledge of alien activity or have been infiltrated by hostile forces intent on doing so, leaving us no choice but to operate beyond the law. Until this changes, will likely continue to clash with those who unwittingly do the bidding of the extraterrestrial invaders, that we cannot change course. The very soil of our species may rest on our success. Thankfully, cleaner agents are not particularly fearsome opponents, lacking formal military training and equipped with only light weapons. They are notably less capable than one of our own soldiers. Got it. Oh, that just popped up too. It just yelled it at me. I apparently found it at the same time. So yeah, so I'm gonna try and get this guy on board right away, and then we'll... Actually, I should probably get this guy on board to start to stall the doomsday clock to count down, right? But I also don't know how helpful it is to get a bunch of money. You know, we're in America, we're going capitalist route first. We're going to all right, immediately pick up this guy for more money. I've recruited him. Oh, infiltrators activated. Doomsday counter increase is accelerated. Several potential supporters booty acting strangely, leading operations to conclude they are aligned with the cleaners. These supporters have been reclassified as infiltrators who believe they are using their influence to accelerate Doomsday. Each active infiltrator will increase the Doomsday counter by plus 0.5 per day. However, they can be eliminated by spending operations points. Oh. Okay. Cool. Well, I should have got the other person, I guess. Whoops. All right, we did it. Waveform analysis. Although my unmatched intellect allows me to outperform inferior experts across many scientific disciplines, my true specialization is in the study of quantum fields. These quantum fields permeate everything in existence, yet interact with nothing. They behave exactly the same in the heart of a star as they do in the empty vacuum of the distant edge of the universe. Detecting a large number of anomalous quantum signals in the vicinity of Earth was thus rather perplexing. We now know that each anomaly represents some form of alien activity on our planet, most likely the signature of an enemy faster-than-light device. These frequencies usually correlate closely with fluctuations in the quantum field itself. A rising waveform pattern means a similarly rise in enemy activity, whereas a falling waveform causes the opposite. In other words, the waveform pattern appears to limit the amount of mass our enemies can transport to our world. No matter how large their forces may be, they can only do a handful of operatives each month. Indeed, this likely explains their historic focus on infiltration over outright invasion. Sadly, this is about to change. We have entered the early stages of a waveform pattern of unprecedented size. Very old quantum tsunami threatening to wash us away. Alien activity will continue to increase as the signal rises, and in less than 3 months, it will reach levels where a large-scale invasion becomes a realistic probability. The peak will not arrive for 3 further months, during which our enemies will be able to deploy still greater forces with each passing day. It should handily withstand the onslaught. The pattern will reverse. The flood of alien reforms will slowly dwindle away, eventually reaching levels where the invasion cannot be sustained. Probabilities suggest a waveform pattern of this magnitude will not reoccur for many centuries, given the extraterrestrials only a narrow window of opportunity for invasion. Defeat them and humanity will be safe for generations to come. Oh, so we have 3 months. Cool. All right, let's do an autopsy on the general. Got it. So, securing funding, I was expecting this to be a multi-year struggle, not a, Cool. All right. Tactical mission. All right. Alien abduction site. We have detected alien ground forces, abducting civilians in the region. Rescuing the civilians will improve our relations with the local region and allow us to recover alien resources. Abduction in the tropical biome. We got 3 days. All right. Let's show mission briefing. Okay. All right, so adjacent soldiers can free civilians from tubes via right-clicking. Each surviving rescued civilian will reduce doomsday by 3. Each abducted civilian will increase doomsday by 2. Okay. Launch combat team. All right. Let's get in there. We got a new soldier in here because the shotgun man is very hurt. Let's pull you in as a new rifleman. Yeah, if we're gonna be in the jungle, I don't know if we need a shotgun guy. I mean, we might need a shotgun guy in the tropics. I don't know. But riot shield, Nakisti's going in. Soldiers can only claim equipment from the base stores when assigned to a dropship, so unassigned soldiers instead have a plan to load at. All their items are removed from the dropship. Okay, but still remember that previous loadouts try to recoup it should they return. If you don't have enough items to sort of fully plan out, then the stunning soldier and enemy's items will be removed from the loadout. Okay. Cool. Alright, this should go interestingly. Alright, I'm gonna bring both of them along even though they're lightly wounded, because it doesn't seem to be affecting them being lightly wounded. Cool. Off you go, team. Alright, I need 75 to take out, or 72 to take out this person, so that'll be after this battle. Let's commence the tactical battle at the alien abduction site. Oh, it shows me the further information on this screen. That's good to know. Begin mission. Commander, I'm picking up extraterrestrial activity in the area. The signals match those detected during other suspicious abduction events. Scout the area if there's any extraterrestrials present and eliminate them. Their energy readings are rising fast. We may not have much time until the aliens depart. Best for you to capture locals as quickly as possible then. God knows the aliens do to the device. Oh, we have 7 turns. All right, we got a timer mission. All right. First one in the breach. We got Nikisti. Oh, alien. Just fully it being an alien. All right, we got 19. Oh, we can only do the. Oh, we can crouch. There we go. Bam. Insufficient time units. Dang. All right. Well, let's get someone else to help. They'd only have 19 left, so they do like a crazy shot. We run them to here. They have a 93, but that would use slightly too much. So if we run them to here, it'd only be a 68%. Can I run them to here and shoot? I can, and have them try this. All right, let's do it. Bam. All right, we lightly hurt the monster. All right, what else do we got? Oh, the grenade launcher person. Can you Hail Mary a grenade over? No. No, you can't. That sucks. I mean, you could. How much time units did you use? 40 to fire? Oh, you can do 30. So if you, oh, is it control to free aim? All right. Knock, knock, demon, we're coming. Good hit, good hit. Good takeout, all right. Who's in the middle here that I need to click on to like clear out a way for my people to go? All right, we unstack you out. Oh, there's an enemy over there. That's not great. You get out of here. Hopefully there isn't someone on, oh, they're on this side of the helicopter too. Oh no. All right, you're the heavy guy. So I guess you move to here. And can you fire on this guy? You can't. You can't see him. Shoot. So you need to step into the open. Okay. So you, oh, or just they won't let me just like try and suppressing fire him. Okay. Well, you moved to here because you tried. Good to know the man is invincible with his tree. So if you move here, you can't shoot him at all. Move here, can you shoot him? Move here, can you take a shot? Also can't hit him. Okay. How much? You'll have 19 left if you run to here. Sweet. Oh, he's bleeding. Oh, he's bleeding. Okay. Okay, this was a mistake. This was a mistaken move. Yep, there was cover in the way. All right, well, that was his try. Okay, this is going bad. All right, you move up to here too. You bandage him, crouch, and aim this way. That stopped the bleeding and fixed him. Cool. I'm gonna need you to move up here so you can put pressure. This guy, the sniper, needs to actually take someone out. If we can. Actually, no, you be inside. You shouldn't be just standing there hoping to get shot. All right, so I've moved the sniper out to here. He still has no shot to hit. He has an 88% chance to hit from here. Perfect, take the shot. Good hit, good hit, good hit. All right, and now we're gonna move you to oh, we can't move you to there. All right. And I think that's end turn. All right, this guy's gonna charge up and very close range shoot. That one moved up but missed, cool. Oh, he was bleeding. Heck yeah, I didn't realize he was bleeding. All right, you step out and spot the bad guy who's just standing in the open. If you take a knee, you can't fire this burst. Okay, what's this one? 3-round burst or a 10-round burst? Well, 10-round burst. Hit him with it. Hopefully that suppressed him a bit. Oh, you can't step back. Okay. You flip around and hit him with that. They are suppressed. Perfect. And you missed your handgun shot. Okay. You whiffed that too. Okay. Huh. This is awkward. All right. Well, that guy has 1 health and is suppressed, but the issue is he'll be able to do something next turn. Who do we got? We got these two who are hurt. Yes, we have the 2 hurt people. Hurt people. You patch yourself up a little bit, and then you get moving up. So we gotta start rescuing civilians. Move up too. All right. So we have to deal 1 damage to this guy somehow. I run you out here. What's your percent? 25% chance to hit from there. Okay, if I run you to here, still nothing. Run you to here, 80% chance to hit. All right, give it a shot. Phew. All right. I'm a little worried about sending you up solo, but it's fine. You'll be fine, Nikisti. You're a legend. Cool. And then you start hoofing it up to support Nikisti. Alright, I'm not seeing any aliens, so I mean, so we did it, right? We killed the aliens. Oh, there's an alien. Oh, and it missed. Haha, you're bad. All right, grenade launcher person. You're gonna immediately put a grenade on him. Just a solid grenade on target. And then we're gonna have Nikisti come out and just blast him. And miss. And blast him? There we go. All right, then grenade person, you're gonna move up and free the civilian. And hopefully they're gonna get out of here. All right, you are gonna just start running to try and save the civilian. Boom, civilian saved, sweet. All right, get moving up and hopefully don't get Overwatch to death. Perfect, civilian saved. We're saving civilians. They have enough for an Overwatch shot, perfect. LMG guy, you start running up the middle as well and catching up. So you can use your help over here. A sniper, you're gonna move to here. And long shot down this whole road. You're gonna start running to over here. Cool. Alright, friendly activity. Phew, I got scared for a second. I was like, ah, things are moving. Alright, apparently there was no enemy activity, so that's interesting. Peek in here, nothing in here. Waiting. Alright. Yep. Kept moving up. There's another alien abduction pod there. Alright, you start running up here? Cool. Who's still around? Sniper, you're still watching this whole area. Good. You get up here and peek in this room. Nothing going on. Sweet. You move up to here. Peek. Seems to be nothing going on. Awesome. I don't know if the alien turn and not rocking something means there's no more aliens and I just need to be running, or if there's just no aliens nearby. I don't... worried. We're also running out of time, so... we gotta start moving quick. All right, well, we've crossed a lot of the map looking around. Hey, oh, maybe there is just no more enemies. I don't know. But saying that is gonna be how I get just lose someone instantly, horribly. Oh, what just, oh, that was them moving, got it. But we are rapidly running out of time to save people, so let's get running. Full sprint up, you move up to here, let them out. We've saved 6 so far. Okay, there's another one over there. Get running. There's one up here. Cool. Get hoofing it. Just running all over the map. Okay, yeah, at this point, I don't think there's any enemies. I think it is just the time crunch of trying to save everybody if we can. Cool. All right, and then this sniper. Gonna have you look back over there. Okay, nothing over here. Cool. Get running. Who still has time units? You do. All right, there's 4 civilians left, but I only see 3 pods, so I guess you start running this direction and see what we can find. As the civilians run away. Let them out. You get running. You let them out. Who's still here? You just gotta run, man. Or I guess lady. Okay. The Keysteel will definitely make it. They're fast. I am just straight up missing someone's abduction pod somewhere. And I don't know where it is. Cause yeah, you're gonna let them out next turn. How do I not see it? It wasn't in any of the buildings as far as I could tell. Oh, it might be right there. That would be awkward. Who still has energy? You start running this way. Tell me if it's in this room. You run look. Okay, well that's like the only place I can think to look is there. Yeah, I don't know where else. I mean, unless it's right there, which would be so rude. No, it's not right there. Okay. Or I guess right there, but I guess you'll check that. Is there anything nearby for you to check to try and find a civilian who's in a pod? Oh man, I guess you could run over here. I guess there was that side of the bush you never checked. Nope, nothing. All right. Where can you panic sprint and check at? I guess you can start sprinting back over here to see. All right. Civilian has escaped from the mission observed area. Sweet. Okay. Oh, I've been bad at counting this whole time. Cool. That's fine. That's fair. Okay, that's everybody. We let everyone out. Ooh. All right.
Good to know. Good to know. I'm doing great at reading, comprehension, and counting.
Hey, Private Sam James. He's wounded for 30 days, but he got the Crimson Heart. Nice. And these other two are just injured for a little bit. Okay. We got alien alloys back, alien magnetic weapons, and some Secton corpses. All right. Let's get you home. Sign research. So we're gonna finish the general's autopsy, and then we're going to... Oh, xenobiology unlocks plot. That's what that means. Okay, got it. And then we're gonna research alien magnetic weaponry. Our preliminary analysis of this recovered alien equipment suggests that widespread use of previously unknown metallic substance. This superheated element is clearly artificial in origin, being far too massive to occur naturally. It is fundamentally unstable in its natural form and thus only ever encountered as an alloy. Properties of these alloys are very dramatic based upon the constituent metals, but appear to range from truly remarkable levels of strength to more exotic behaviors such as superconductivity. This likely occurs because the nucleus of each atom is so large the orbiting electrons are approaching light speed, hence the element is governed not by the established rules of classical physics, but by the bizarre possibilities of quantum mechanics. One suspects we will find many uses for these alien allies, and my research continues. However, given we lack technology to synthesize them ourselves, we need to scavenge whatever possible from our foes. Cool. All right, we gotta just keep counting down the doomsday as best we can, but we got a reprieve. All right. Autopsy, the general. Performing an autopsy on a former comrade is a peculiar experience. Externally, the general appears much as we remember. Even a close inspection of the body revealed nothing of interest besides the wounds inflicted by our soldiers. You know, how it should be a puddle. However, the results of the brain scan revealed the presence of a significantly swelling and bleeding within the skull, the sort of injury one might see in a stroke victim, yet in this case, it apparently caused by extensive tissue burns localized within the brain itself. Precisely how the general suffered severe burns to the inside of his head is unclear, yet it seems unlikely to be a coincidence. I remain skeptical of our former leader would willingly forsake the cause, suggesting our enemies may possess some kind of ability to manipulate the human mind, albeit with rather significant side effects. This also meshes accounts from the recently operated Operation to reclaim Atlas Base. Your soldiers reported the general appeared uncharacteristically confused and disoriented prior to his death, a mental state that seems consistent with recently having suffered significant brain damage. We do not know exactly what happened to the general in captivity. I have seen enough to consider him an unfortunate victor rather than a traitor to this organization. Nonetheless, I wish to make it clear that Research Division will absolutely not permit the burial of his body. The creator is a potential invaluable scientific specimen and will remain in cold storage until I am confident it will not contribute to our work. Finally, Operations Division report that their analysis of the classified documents found in the general's possession have yielded useful intelligence about the cleaners, freeing up a number of their agents to take on additional work. 50 operations points gained. All right, assign a research. We're gonna have you work on some alien magnetic weapons. Thank you. And then I'm gonna go here and see if we can eliminate the infiltrator. Bam, took him out. So the sorter will be placed in 4 days. Okay, and then we can flip them to our side. Perfect. UFO 1 detected, very small, escort size none. All right, let's launch interceptors. Get on it. Get on it, Angel 1, you got this. I say, hopefully. It is a probe, okay. Commence attack. Well, I'm gonna want you to come in at the side and aim to not intercept course, but aim to like go here, right? Oh right, you're supposed to be afterburnering. I don't remember how to do that. Where is it? Is this guy? Afterburners, go, go, go. Oh, you're gonna get shot. Okay. Okay, well, we'll head straight on, because there's not much else we can do. And then you'll dodge it. We'll untoggle afterburners, and you'll just start blasting. And you survived the head-on collision attempt. Perfect. Flip it around and blam, there you go. Angel 1 got beat up, but we did it. Return to base. Alien wreckage? Of course we're gonna, oh. No aliens are the crash. Salvo teams are extracting the following items to North America. Time remaining 23 hours. Okay. No mission got created. Oh, I can like zoom in and see like the cities and stuff. That's fun. Made it home. Salvage teams brought it in. It was quite the occasion. Not every day that one is present with the opportunity to study captured extraterrestrial vessel. The exact intact version of this probe would no doubt be a veritable treasure trove of scientific discovery, but alas, we only have the mangled remains of one that was struck the ground at several hundred kilometers per hour. The wreckage is nonetheless fascinating. The vessel is primarily constructed from mundane titanium, but we also have extracted a small quantity of more exotic materials from within the hull, presumably representing the remnants of destroyed electronics. Intriguingly, the quantum signals given off by the probe are curiously small compared to those previously recorded, suggesting it is more compact or at least lighter than other UFOs. While may be unmanned, no indication can be found within the wreckage of a crew nor any life support systems. The primary arrangement seems to be a laser cannon. Damage patterns on our interceptors suggest the weapon is capable of blasting a hole right through an aircraft. Yet the relative rugged construction of an Angel can withstand numerous such hits. Indeed, one suspect this craft was simply not built for combat. Recording suggests it is slow, poorly armored, and lacks maneuverability. Now we possess a reliable method of detecting them. Those alien probes should be easy targets for our interceptors. Aerial warfare will get us better air-to-air weapons. Okay. Oh, local fighter squadrons attacked the thing. Ooh. Soldier extraction. We regained contact with 3 of our experienced soldiers that were out on Operation Atlas. We lost Atlas Base. A chain of cleaners is already closing in on the location, giving us an opportunity to save our comrades and weaken our enemy. Alright, take them out and get 3 sergeant level guys. Sweet. Launch combat mission. Let's do it. Alright, you are gonna stay out because you're hurt. So we're gonna pull in a new rifleman who isn't actively hurt. Alright, you're up. Ooh, heavy armor button. That's a fun button. Okay, Nikisti's in heavy armor. That makes sense. For you being riot shield ready. Oh. Can this be used with a shield? No. Does this have like a one-handed tag or something? Or it only has one free hand. Okay. Makes sense. I do want to add to your arsenal a fragmentation grenade though, because actually no, we're gonna add a flashbang. Flashbang. So you can get in there and cause some chaos. Batons are melee designed to render enemies unconscious by inflicting stun. That was kind of a hit. Okay. So this would be for if I wanted to take an alien alive, which, you know, I will want to at some point. Can I give this to you? No, it's heavy apparently. I don't know if I need to have like a autopsy or something. Oh, these are the guys that are already on the mission. Okay. And we can't mess with them in any way. Okay. These are who we're rescuing. Oh, of course, we have to leave space in the ship for them to come back home with us. All right, that makes sense. Oh, they're in Madrid. All right, let's go get them. Commence tactical mission. It's got to eliminate all enemy forces. Got it. You can only recover soldiers if you have enough space. That makes sense. When Atlas fell, we lost touch with the soldiers we had on our operations. I managed to reestablish contact with this team, but they're isolated and the cleaners are closing in. Either clear the area of hostiles or get them back to the dropship and take off. Oh, you're like a super cleaner. I don't have a sniper on this team. Where are these guys? They're up here. Okay. Well. Opening shot. Grenade. Oh, you're allowed to fire a grenade in there too? Beautiful, but you don't have the time units to do it. Well, that was your opening shot. Now that there's no cover in the way, can you take him down? Sweet. We move the riot shield person out to sweep this side. Perfect. So there's just this guy in the way. I have this guy run up to the back window and peek. We're clear over here too. Sweet. All right. Oh, you did find someone. Okay. Not good. Not good. All right, you're gonna need support somehow. You get here. Who are the 3 that we're seeing? Oh, we just discovered a new person here. This is gonna... All right. You gonna take a knee. And you're now on Overwatch, is what your job is. You're gonna book it over here to support this fight. Let's get you all the way inside and turn and crouch. There we go. You're hunkered down. You're gonna have a very bad time because you're just literally standing there. All right, let's get you moved to here to see who you can see. Looking this way, you can see that guy apparently, but there's a cactus in the way. Alright. What's your shot looking like on this guy? Alright. Bad is the answer. Got it. Oh, that guy we're aiming at is upstairs. That's why we can see him. It's like so weird. Okay. We have height going on this map. Yeah, there we go. Another terrible shot, but we tried it. We tried it. Let's, you know, see if we can like suppress him with our terrible fire. Nope. The answer is no. But can you jump out this window? You can jump out and use this car for cover. Okay, there we go. Who still has time units? You do, but you're on Overwatch. You do as well, but I also feel like you're on Overwatch. So let's crouch you down there. And you don't have a fast shot, so let's run you over here to peek out there later. Cool. We just got civilians running around. Panics. Is that a civilian with a gun? That is a civilian with a gun. All right, I like that the civilian with a gun decided we were the people that needed to get taken out. Or we needed the people who needed to help. All right, we got 2 people with bleeding wounds. Ow, okay. But you, luckily, have your own med kit, so fix you. You're gonna move up. And if we move you to here, how close can we get you if we move you to here? Perfect. Bam, bam. Crouch down. You've healed yourself and you have a 17% chance normal shot. Or honestly, how hurt are you? You have 44 health left. You can't do the snapshot from there. And it's similar level of bad aim if you go to, it's like even worse shot if you go over here. Alright, yeah, you fix yourself as well. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna have you run up to here. And you're going to free aim shoot right there. There we go. That opened up the whole wall. Now you should have good aim there. They're suppressed. Sweet. Which means you have a 93% chance to hit. Perfect. Clean that up. Now you are gonna come. So who do we have? We have this guy. We have a 21% chance of hitting from where you are. Okay. Wild. Take the pot shot. Missed it. All right. I'm gonna have you just full send it to start heading back as quick as you can. Let's just get these guys out of this unfortunate firefight they found themselves in while we let the civilian tank, you know. We have a hero in this civilian. cleared some area. You're gonna I'm just gonna move you to here. That's the plan. We're gonna move you to here. And you're gonna crouch down and you have cover from that guy right there. And you, there's no snapshot you can do. So may as well just keep moving up. Cool. Crazy civilian with a pistol. Local soldiers died from their wounds. Oh no. All right, and both shots into the riot shield didn't work. Oh, ow. Jeebus. Did not realize that guy had an open shot like that. All right, well, that guy's dead. Sweet. Move up. Insufficient time units. Cool. You move up as well. You also move up. Sweet. We're gonna get everyone back. All right, Nikisti, just you can land your pistol shots. I believe in you. There we go. Okay, so there's still enemy forces out here somewhere. But we got the team on the way in. All right, we're gonna have you move to here to lock down this angle. And you move to here to now lock down this angle. And we'll have you move to here. And also kind of locking down this angle. Who are you with full-time units? You're covering. But the thing is, I want to take these guys out because I want their stuff is the issue. So that's where we're at. But I want to make sure I get everyone together. All right, so there's no enemy activity. So I guess the enemy activity would have to be over here in this area somewhere. Is there an upper floor of that building? There is not, but I could get upstairs of here. Yeah, I'll send my own guys to claim the high ground. Let's send all 3 of these guys up there. We may as well have the high ground and use it to our advantage. And then we'll move. All right, Nikisti, you're gonna just full sprint back over here. Nikisti, I still don't know how to say that, but we're trying. And we're gonna full send it over here. Okay, grenade launcher person. We're not gonna just wildly fire grenade launcher rounds into the building, even though I feel like that would be fun. I'm worried about, actually, let's do it. I was worried about civilian casualties, but that was a bad miss. Right. Just gotta, open up the building a bit. There they are. There's the enemy activity. They are all the way down there. Cool. So how far can these grenade launcher shots go? Oh. Very far. Okay. I need 41 time units left. All right. What's the intervening object that you're hitting if I fire it like this way? Oh, that little Okay, this is getting just out of range. So this is like the last little bit of range they have. I have no idea where that went. Perfect. Weapons out of ammunition can't be fired until the weapons can be reloaded. Press the quick reload button. Fire my buttons above the weapon porch or by opening the inventory and dragging a new clip on. Okay. Well, we lobbed a grenade downrange to see what that would do, I guess. No idea where the enemy is, and no idea where that grenade launcher round landed. So that's good. All right, well, let's set these guys up on Overwatch over where the guy we saw was. Oh, it cracked the roof of that building. That's what that did. Okay. There's the damage to the building. You medic yourself, because you've been hurt. And then get over here. And Overwatch this direction. You keep running back. You also move up. More this way. There you go. And then we have you move up. Oh, you chose to run through fire. Oh, I mean, I know I kind of commanded you to, but I feel like you should be like, hey, I don't want to run through the fire. They made it all the way over there? Goodness, they're just running. But they are kind of now. Oh, they are actually behind it. Okay. And this? No, okay. Range modifier is too far. It can't fire it. Okay, I was curious. I figured it wouldn't. But you're close enough, potentially. How much do you need to throw this? 34? So we get you to here. Can you... 34 time units. We get you here. Can you... blow the RV up? No, apparently the RV is not blowy upable. Okay, that's upsetting. You have a shot, but you have a 0% chance to hit. Of course you do. All right. Okay. What about you? You gotta move up. Cool. Move up. We're gonna hunt this guy down. We know where he is now. We're gonna lock him up. Lock him down. No escape. All right, you get to here. Aim this way and crouch. There we go. We got so many Overwatch angles. All right. It's fine. He doesn't need it. He doesn't need to do anything this turn. Okay, what's this guy gonna do? There was one behind us still. Oh no! Good Overwatch shot. Bad Overwatch shot. Good Overwatch shot. Haha, and they missed. They really shouldn't have missed. Woo! Get your revenge. Get your revenge. Get your revenge. God, you're a bad shot with that pistol. All right, who has high ground aim? You, can you hit him? There you go, perfect. And then who's down here? You are with medicine. Run on over and please. Oh, insufficient time units, you say? That's not good. That's not good at all. Wild shot, go. Yeah, we opened up the door. Get him. Get him. All right. Mission complete. All right, perfect timing. So we got an ad break coming up. Please use that as a nice little health moment to, you know, get up, get some water, do a little stretch. Yeah. It's a nice little 3-minute break to do stuff. Ooh, people got real wounded. Real wounded. Hey, but we got more Crimson Hearts out. Look at that. Sweet. More Crimson Hearts. All right. So, we'll be back in a little bit after this little ad. We'll once again have the Skyhawk slowly flying home. hello and welcome back from the little break. I hope you had a good little moment. We're going to be speeding up time again. Skyhawk's back. Whoa, the autopsy. Autopsy on the cleaner soldiers. I must commend you, Commander. I've been waiting some time to unmask our mysterious foes on the autopsy table. One suspects the distinctive hazmat suit and rebreather worn by cleaner soldier primarily serves to conceal the identity of the wearer. Cutting them away from exposes a Kevlar vest atop the torso that offers reasonable protection from basic firearms. The body beneath appears outwardly indistinguishable from a normal human, yet a glance at the roof of the mouth reveals heavy scarring, which implies significant surgical intervention. The full extent of which is only revealed by bisecting the skull. Oof. Countless exotic metal implants are embedded within the brain, collectively replacing over a third of the tissue with electronics. I suspect this represents some form of alien control device, but I would need access to a live cleaner specimen to know for sure. Sadly, surgical removal does not appear feasible. The loss of so much brain matter means these implants themselves must be compensating in some manner. Removing them would almost certainly leave the patient in a vegetative state. While the identity of these soldiers remains unclear, there is thus little chance of them ever returning to their previous lives. Instead, they appear doomed to serve their extortioner's master for the rest of their pitiful existence. Oh man. Brutal. Alright. We're gonna construct a second base. You need to construct additional bases and extend our radar coverage across the planet if we are to successfully defend the planet. Once you get in a suitable location, Operations Division will need to secure the site and establish local clandestine supply lines. Commence operation. Oh, it's so much money to do. I could put one in South America and just kind of lock down the Americas, but that's leaving a lot of the world alone. But I could also drop one into Russia, like down here. No, they get smart with that. They get mad if I try and like overlap too much of Europe with it. Like, no. It's gonna fully cost. All right. But this can cover China and a lot of Russia. Well, I need to upgrade it to cover all of China. Yeah, let's drop you down more. No, it gets expensive if I go down more. But I mean, honestly, maybe putting it right here. I think putting it right here might be the move, just covering China. Okay. Cool. And I can also drop it here in Africa and cover a lot of this, and then if I upgrade the radar, that would then cover Europe. This seems honestly like an amazing. Yeah, and I'll do this. Good second base. This will be the Africa base. We'll put the access lift nice and in the middle. There we go. And we'll put a storeroom and a generator. And a radar array. I don't have enough money. Oh no. Okay. Cool. So I'm hoping my plan for this one is to turn it into like a fighter interceptor / radar like supply base, and I'm still gonna just use the main base because I want to get some engineers out here is the hope. Get some engineers, maybe get some training, like maybe have this be the training base that then sends people to other locations to actually get put into combat use. But we'll see how it goes. I've spent all of my money. Perfect. Perfect. You just need to get more funding available. So once we get up to 500,000, Finish the construction center, yeah, the training center, sweet. Base here, alright. We've unlocked alien magnetic weaponry. There are a variety of different magnetic weapons employed by the extraterrestrials, each with their own unique strengths and weaknesses, but all appear to use the same coil gun technology to accelerate the projectiles. The design is relatively straightforward. The barrel contains a linear arrangement of electromagnetic rings which flip polarity as the bullet passes through them, first pulling it towards the ring, then pushing it away. High rates of fire when possible, as the electronics in the gun can time this process to the microsecond. Aside from the greater muzzle velocity, magnetic weapons thus act like conventional firearms. This even applies to their ammunition, which bears a striking resemblance to human equivalents and inflicts almost indistinguishable wounds. I believe this is deliberate. The extraterrestrials almost certainly have access to more deadly weapons than these, and as a coil gun is a relatively low-tech solution for a species capable of interstellar travel. One suspects they are sacrificing firepower for subterfuge. Silently, the aliens have taken precautions to prevent us turning their own weapons against them. They trigger mechanisms DNA locked to the intended user, something easily defeated in a laboratory, but not on the battlefield. Nonetheless, we have still learned a great deal from studying them. Indeed, it should be relatively straightforward, even by the low standards of an engineering department, to manufacture similar electromagnets from alien allies and create barrel accelerators that boost the damage of our own firearms. Nice, new engineering projects are available. All right. You aim for this plot one. We need more funding. We're gonna win this war with money. That's the plan, at least. All right, so I can make an accelerated air cannon. Oh, that might actually be a good first use, because then we can shoot down planes better. Otherwise it's just a better autocannon. Yeah, make one. We're gonna need that. All right, and then we're also gonna make a new pistol for the brave hero who runs in first. They gotta get a shield. All right, you got a new soldier available to fill back in. All right, we can pull the corporal back in because they got their sniper loadout back. Get a new sniper back in. Sweet. You're hurt. But we'll see what that is when the mission actually starts. Once again, we're now we're over living space and over training capacity. Perfect. Perfect. All right, I can't afford to fix that. So everyone just be nice and comfy with each other. But yeah, I want to take this. Oh, they've become heavily guarded. Oh, that's not good. So I won't be able to take them over. But I could eliminate, no, I guess I could eliminate this infiltrator. They're lightly guarded. To slow the doomsday clock down. Oh, I could also just get this person for more funding. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see if we can't win the war against the alien menace with the power of money. How much do I need? I need to recruit this person. I need 105? Why do I need 105? I thought they were isolated. Is it because I don't have anything near them? Oh, but this person, if I get 325, yeah, that's not happening. This would give me production costs down. Ooh, but getting this person would reduce doomsday clock. All right. Okay. They've finished the accelerated cannon. Tactical mission. Capture resources in the western town. Time remaining 3 days. The cleaners established a command post they're using to expand their operations in the local area. Destroying alternative their faculties and may allow us to capture valuable data about their organization. All right. Launch the comp and the briefing. Okay. Hack at least 10 cleaner computers from the target building via right-click. Each hack awards the soldiers a data stick item that can be carried back to the dropship for 5 operation points. Turn your soldiers to the dropship and lift off. Enemy reinforcements spawn continuously from turn 7. Only items within the dropship will be recovered at the mission end. Got it. We are going to get the grenadier out of here. We're gonna bring on someone we'll bring in we can bring in a heavy. Yeah, we'll bring the heavy back. We'll drop these 2 riflemen who are hurt. Did we get the magnetic pistol? We did not, so drop you. All right, who's not hurt? Oh, so many people are hurt. Oh, you're terrible with strength. Look at you. Yeah, your time unit penalty is insane already. All right, let's switch you up. Can we make you be assault? Yeah, we'll make you be assault. Ooh, with a stun baton. All right. Yeah, let's see if we can capture anybody. Assault team getting in there and capturing guys. And this guy has more time units to spare, so we're gonna lob him up with stun grenades. You're just gonna be blinding people. I don't know how helpful having the sniper around will be, but we'll give him stuff. You can carry more. Perfect. Let's give you a flashbang as well. You're over encumbered a little bit, but that's fine. Can we slip a flashbang in your pocket? Perfect. And can we switch flashbang in your pocket? Nice. Let's go. All the people get flashbangs. Smoke grenades way less than flashbangs? No, they don't. Oh, rebreather. Makes you immune to gas inhalation. Oh, that's cool. Well, we'll think about that later. And their accuracy is down because they have heavy armor. Yep, okay. Off they go to that mission. What do I need to secure this funding guy? 105? Oof. We just need to acquire currency. that you know, that gets you through the power of currency. Oh, this building is being used by the cleaners for processing intelligence, says the operative director. Get in, grab as much data from their computers as possible, then get back to the dropship. You won't have long before enemy reinforcements arrive. Oh, you better play a night mission. A mission will take place at night if the mission site is in darkness on the geoscape. Night missions have additional rules around illumination. These tend to reduce the sight range of units participating in battle. All units have been issued flares. These are thrown like grenades and provide a source of light. Oh, they get free flares. That's cool. Look at this guy's just standing here. Bang. All right. Corporal, take point. Quick scan. There you go. Light the area up. Oh, just straight in the chest right away. First step you take. Bang, dang. All right. I'm gonna have you hold there so you don't draw more frickin' fire. Let's have you. You can target them? You have a bad time doing it. Can we move you to here? Yeah, let's move you to here. Good shot. Good shot indeed. All right, well, let's finish moving you up to cover, and that's your turn. All right, we gotta get into this building quick. Who's the other assault? You're stuck behind the heavy machine gun guy. Heavy machine gun guy. Sweep and sweep. All right. I imagine they're all inside the building, right? Because, like, why would they be stationed around outside the building? Like, if we're just suddenly landing a helicopter in their front yard? But second assault guy, you're moving up. Yeah, you just caught someone over there. Is he second floor? No, he's first floor, just through a bunch of windows. Okay. You keep rushing in. Another enemy spotted. Okay. Cool. We've discovered the enemy. Where can you get to and still have time units to take an okay shot? Can you take a shot at him from there? No. If you move to there, can you? No. No. So you can't get anywhere and take an okay shot. Understood. Just get over there. I'm gonna need the enemy to start moving towards us. You, Corporal Walker. Well, I've now made this beautifully illuminated area to stand in and get shot, so let's not stand in it. Perfect. You, Wilson, get moving up. Perfect. All right, we've kind of pushed up on everybody. I wish there was a way to get my guy up onto something, like if I could get him on top of these buses somehow, but no. Oh, but we can get him on the roof of the building. We'll start heading for there, because that'll be amazing on the defensive later. I am realizing I've now left him fully just exposed. Whoa, that was scary. All right, let's get the sniper up on the roof. And sweeping around, cool. You. All right, wait. So this guy took a shot and missed. There doesn't appear to be any computers in here that I need to worry about. Yeah, this is like a break room. Cool. I'm gonna have this guy have a really bad day for running into the break room like that. Or not. Or not blow him up. I was hoping to blow him up, but seemed to miss that completely. Cool. If you move here, you still have a terrible shot because that door. Okay. Only a 49% chance? That's not great. And then you'd be left with 2 time units. If you do an aim shot, you got a 50-50? Alright, take it. Missed. Alright, well, how was that try? Ooh, I can have this guy move up. What? Where can I get to and still shoot? Here? A 1% chance from here. Okay. But I can't do anything. Never mind. I lied. I was like, but I could do this, and turns out no, I couldn't. All right. Take cover behind that trash can. This is just getting awkward at this point. So I have 23 time units left. So if I move him here, I move him here. It's a worse shot. So if I use this as cover, it's just that window. All right. Nope. Perfect. Oh, and he can't even take a knee. Okay. Okay, this is just getting awkward at this point. This guy that I can't take out. All right. If you run to here, you can't do anything. If you run to here and try and shoot him. Nope, that's also a terrible shot. Chance. Okay. Can you save us, Weber? No, you can't save us. I should have checked that before I ran you up here. Alright, well, this is apparently seems to be the infiltration point I'm going for, is over here. Just full heavy slam into this building, which is awkward because this team is over here and I can see computers over here. Well, that guy's gonna get to shoot at us, and I failed on that front of stopping him from shooting at us. This is like an outside area. Guess let's move you to here. Alright, who hasn't gone yet? You haven't gone yet. Let's run you up to here. New target learned of. Cool. You, if you move up to no, I didn't mean to. Damn it. All right, get to cover. Oh, a new enemy learned of just right there, you say? That's horrible to know. Let's get you in there. Cool. Apparently that wasn't outside like I thought it was. Okay, well this is gonna be bad. Oh, there's an enemy over there too. Sweet. Ow. That guy missed. Good. Okay. Chloe, you're the only one who can fix yourself. So if you move to here, and then, yeah, give it a shot. Okay, enemy respotted. You... Alright, you messed him up. Good. How much do you need to use this? It's 25. Okay. So I need 25 left to use this. You would need to like snap shoot him. So if you move to here and snap shoot, you'd have 37, but you'd miss. You'd so miss. Okay, well. Just patch yourself up, and then let's see what we can do here. Nothing really. Okay. Is there a world where you can actually show up and help? Private. I guess you could smoke grenade him. That would help. There we go. He's smoke grenaded now, so he's having a bad time. You, please just shoot him. Please just shoot him. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Shotgun guy's gonna move up. We are rapidly running out of time. All right, we've captured a data. Yay. Oh, I just noticed there's a bunch of desks over here I could have attempted the data grab from. Oh no, apparently these don't count. These front desks don't count. Okay. Good to know. You open this door. Hello, enemy spotted. Can you move here? No, if you move here, Still a bad shot. Where can I get to get a good shot on this guy? If I move to here? Okay shot, I guess. Or I could demo charge, blowing this whole building to bits, and then maybe giving me a better angle to panic shot. We'll stew on that for a moment. All right, sniper. Oh, sniper, do you have an angle on anybody? I like moved you to here. Could you shoot him? You'd have a 49% chance to, a 44% chance to hit from there because of the bushes. Oh, but you also are carrying a det pack. Okay. Sweet. Do that. Be a problem. Thank you. Oh, like the water cooler's all freaking out. That's hilarious. All right. All right, you missed. That's fine. That frees up our shotgun guy because you've now blown all of that to heck. He can move to here and blast him. Perfect. All right. You need to just get in there and steal the data. So get running. Data stolen. Cool. All right. You need to get to this data over here. If you can. Oh, who do you see? You technically see this guy. Right. You're in this situation. Let's get you inside. Or at least getting ready to go inside. Who do you? You still have some movement, so you start heading this way. There we go. So he needs to run out. He's super wow! He shot through both people? That's a thing? Oh, and she's bleeding again, so that's rough. Yeah, there we go. All right, dealt with that. Oh, I just realized that might have just caused a lot of friendly fire damage with where those bullets went, but glad it didn't. You fix yourself again. You're having a bad day. Get in there and grab that. Sniper Overwatch. Can you see him with your sniper rifle? You can. With a terrible chance to hit, but I know who can help you out here because you helped him out. So now it's his turn to help you out. So if we move you to here. Perfect. Boom. Opened it up. You still have that tree in the way. Never mind. He didn't help you anywhere near as much as I hoped he would. Oh, and you have to go over all that stuff? Dang it. You can't jump it? This isn't good. I was hoping this would be way more helpful than it was. Turns out it wasn't. All right, you just get into position to be helpful later, I guess. We'll see who else can get in and save this guy. Who still has time units? You do, but you're both way far away. You're also way far away. You can try and get in there, I guess. So if you run to here, nope, couldn't make it. You can't help it anyway. You can't either. Okay, well, this isn't good. We just kind of opened up the door for no reason. will you start heading towards the computer you're hacking? You crack the door. Wow, not what I meant to do. But okay. I mean, yeah, I was gonna say, I'm sure this is a bathroom. Oh, you can take a shot at him? What's your chances? Terrible, and it looks like there's a chance you might shoot your friend, maybe. I don't really know how it works. Take a shot. Missed. Yep, it looks like she could have hit her friend. Cool. Glad you didn't. All right, now you just start sprinting in here as well. So we're gonna need all the help we can get to actually secure these computers. In the next 4 turns. Oh, that was rude. Oh no, guy might die. Okay, more bullets flying in. More wild misses. More wild misses. Good. More people coming in. Oh god. All right. First up, sniper. Can you get this guy? Please. Please with your sniper rifle. Oh. Phew. Okay. Huge. You see the bad man. Cool. You're having a bad day, but he's in shotgunning range. Perfect. You're fine. They're a little outside of shotgunning range. You make them have a bad day. Wait, how much damage? Does it say how much damage a fragmentation grenade does? Let's just flashbang the guy. Oh, right, there's 2 of them. I can't flashbang them both, so let's flashbang this guy. So he's suppressed. And then you move to here. Cool. Awesome. You... with your 22... Okay, wait. When can you, like, just blast this? Could you do it from here? Alright. Heck yeah. We cleared that tree. Get out of here, tree. Alright, and then you... So I'm just blowing the whole place up. Run to here and try and take him down. Good hit. Alright, he's having a bad day. Can you finish it? Sweet. Okay. You move closer and grab the data. Sweet. And then you start heading deeper into the facility to try and get more data, because this looks like a treasure trove of data. You get running. Get running. Start grabbing delicious data. All right, who's left? You, who's having a very bad day. Yeah, you're gonna take a knee and hopefully win the Overwatch peak fight of a man coming through that door, if they do. That's your job. Okay, you. All right, sniper, can you just counter shoot this man since he took a shot at you? Yes, sweet, clean, done. You get in there and start snatching data. It's just that computer, okay. Sweet, may as well just full send. I think at this point, I think we've cleared all the office workers, or at least most of them, and now we're just in a full blind mad dash of grabbing stuff. He ran through smoke. Okay, don't run through smoke. Got it. You get in there. Data. Alright, I don't see anything. Cool. You start moving. I think... Yeah, I think this is everything. Let's just see if we can grab a little bit more on the way out. I'm trying to see what else might have building, yeah. Alright, you're not gonna get into position to help, so you're gonna pull back and secure the drops, the extraction point. You're not getting in deeper to get more data. You might, though. You're nice and quick. Sweet. Who are you? You're also running home. Try and secure the escape. Who's still moving? Sniper. Cool. You're flinging back. You're swinging back around to do the same. Secure the escape. I don't know where enemy reinforcements are arriving. You're gonna go grab this, and now we're running away. Sniper, you're on Overwatch. You're running away. You get moving. All right, there's one more little bit of data. Go up there, grab it. You're running away. God, this is a bloodbath in here. Get running. All right, I don't know where the enemy's going to be just appearing from. So I guess you're gonna be there to shoot them if they come in off this corner, which would be bad for you. I'm hoping they have like, they don't immediately open fire. I'm also hoping they don't appear at the drop site, because that would be brutal. You gotta get downstairs and just you're just running onto the plane, and you're just gonna cover from here. And you're watching there. There we go. Heads up, the first clean forces arrive, and there are more coming. Grab whatever you can and get back to the chopper. Okay, so they appeared at that end. Sweet. We're just running then. Run! Don't stop running. Oh, you've gotten body blocked. That's upsetting. All right, I need to do that. Be smarter about that now. Okay. Move the people who are closer to the chopper first, not the further away people. You get running. Oh man, I keep stunning these guys by running them through a little bit of smoke. All right, if you're in covering, you move to here to cover then if they're coming from that direction. Sweet. You flip around and turn. You flip around and turn. Cool. Oh, they're coming in from there. All right. It's a lot closer. All right. Run. Get on the plane. Everyone onto the plane. We gotta go. By plane, I guess I mean helicopter. There we go. That's our one guy doing Overwatch for the 2 people who are like steps from the plane. Hopefully no one gets a shot on him. Overwatch shot scared him. Perfect. You get on the plane. You get on the helicopter. You. Oh, we're done. Cool. I don't get to just take a pot shot as we leave.
All right, we did it. We escaped.
Okay. Hey, people got hurt. Ooh, you got the golden star. Oh, they got this for cumulative 5 hostile units across their career. Good job, sniper. And they also got a promotion. This guy got the Crimson Heart because he got battered. Wait, did he? How come he didn't get the Crimson Heart? Or does he already have it? Can you only get it once? Are you only allowed to get a medal once? You can't keep getting purple hearts or crimson hearts in this case? Let me see. Soldiers. He was yeah, because that was like the first time he fought. Can I look at him? Oh, his status is airborne. Okay, never mind. Let's wait until they get home. The soldiers. Can I look at him? No, I can dismiss them or move them. Okay. Oh yeah, how's the Africa base doing? Right, it will have living space. It has a generator and it'll have storage. It doesn't have living space yet either. Oh no, I forgot. Yeah. Cause yeah, if I set this up as like the fighter interceptor base, that'd be cool. Cause they're in a nice central area to like launch fighter interceptors, but I need to get a radar up. Ugh. Cool. Oh, operations points. I have enough. Can I steal this man? I could. Let's do that. Let's steal a lightly defended money man. And then we will tick up to having enough. Hey, they finished the accelerated pistol. I don't think I have anything I can do, yeah. So let you just generate funding, I guess, for a little bit. And then I have enough here, and I'm gonna just take this guy out. Oh no, never mind. 78, of course it is. So close. Hey, the building's finished over there. Cool. Take this guy out. Boom. Our universe appears to contain an unimaginable number of different environments in which life may evolve, permitting any potential extraterrestrial dizzying array of weird and wonderful forms. Indeed, some of these could so profoundly strange that scientists may struggle to recognize them as living creatures at all, thus making the uncanny resemblance between humanity and our alien adversaries deeply suspicious. These similarities are obvious even at the most basic level. Common foes such as insectoids are humanoid bipedal with familiar musculoskeletal organ systems and remarkable ability to breathe our atmosphere without assistance, at least for a time. One possible explanation is that life may actually only emerge in a very narrow set of circumstances. If so, every creature in our universe would have arisen on a planet closer to resembling our own, thus making them likely to evolve into somewhat familiar forms. Yet this seems scientifically improbable, and I have come to suspect something more sinister is at play. Exactly what this might be remains unclear. I simply lack sufficient data to meaningfully speculate about the topic. Performing more detailed autopsies on recovered alien corpses may help reveal the truth. However, capturing at least some of our enemies alive would certainly assist my work. Riddling extraterrestrials with bullets rather limits their usefulness as research specimens. Created the stun gun to assist this process. A little less powerful than the stun baton, it does permit your soldiers to increase enemies from beyond melee range, considered a subtle hint as to where your priority should lie. Oh, and they finished chopping up a sectoid. Cool. Sightings of diminuted extraterrestrials with pallid gray skin and oversized black eyes are a common thread among eyewitness reports of alien activity. It appears we may have encountered the culprits. A sectoid stands less than 5 feet tall and possesses substantially less muscle mass than the average human adult. Their physiology is nonetheless fascinatingly similar to our own. The mammalian's circulatory system and largely recognizable internal organs, the head contains the most significant differences. The brain is relatively large and has a distinctly unfamiliar structure. While the eyes are at least 3 times the size of a human equivalent, unsurprisingly, this grants sectons excellent vision. The mouth is present, but it is underdeveloped and hidden below several folds of skin. The teeth suggest an omnivorous diet, and no food is present in the stomach. Instead of a number of metal ports are dotted around the spine. However they evolved, it appears these creatures now receive their nutrition directly into their bloodstream. Battlefield reports suggest sectons can cover ground quickly, but are generally weak combatants with average accuracy and reflexes, but otherwise poor physical attributes. While we should not underestimate them, one suspects more deadly extraterrestrials will be encountered in due course. Hey, and we unlocked the stun gun. Alright, I need you to make me like 2 stun guns, please. And we need 16 secton corpses to perform ballistic testing. Oh, and making this is a 10% increased damage bonus. That's cool. Oh, we can sell the cleaner submachine guns. That's cool. Just ditch them. Also ditch the cleaner corpses. Interesting. Yeah, I don't really care about the cleaner submachine guns, and I also don't know if I'm supposed to care about the cleaner corpses, but I guess we'll hold on to them for now. But we will ditch their submachine guns. Don't really plan on using them. Sweet. New research projects. All right, I'm gonna have you do the cheaper one on this combat vehicles, because I don't really have any alien allies to use in making the Warden armor or really upping more aerial potential beyond what I already did. Cool. We're just gonna need more time to finish things over. Time and money to finish the second base. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get us to this funding report, and then I think that is going to be the end of what we're going for. 2 stun grenades, stun guns are done. Hey, the funding report came in. Oh, okay, so the supporter funding fires off at this point, and so does all of the other locations give us some money with modifiers. Okay. Sweet, so we got that. All right, and then really quick, while I'm thinking about it, we're gonna jump in here. And we're going to construct some more stuff. So I'm gonna construct the radar array. I'm gonna construct a living quarters. And I'm gonna construct a hangar. And then this should let me station an interceptor here, which should then let me have... Actually, I'm gonna cancel the living quarters. Yeah, let's see if we can just run it on this. It's just kind of a little... I also don't need a storeroom, I don't think. Let's get that back. Can we get that money back? Sweet. Heck yeah. All right. We'll work on that later. So this is just going to be an interceptor base. That's the plan right now. Cause yeah, I'll see if I can put another fighter there. Let's get another generator built here, and then let's get another insufficient. Oh, I didn't realize how much training centers costed. Oh man. All right, cool. Actually, yeah, let's get a living quarters over here. It doesn't need. We don't need storage over here, because yeah, I'll try and put extra scientists and stuff over here. This will just be like a intercept and boost research things base, but I don't really plan on putting units here. Because if I go back to this one, their training rate is bad apparently, because they don't have enough training space. Okay. Okay, so if we get another training base here, this would let me have way more training capacity, and then I'll get another living quarters. And then I might be able to just... Oh, and I can get money back when I demolish the lab. Is that like half the lab cost? Yeah, okay. Cool, so if I get the lab set up in other locations, I can transfer the lab team over and then demolish the lab here, and then have this just be the base full of guys fighting. Cool. I'm gonna save the game as a manual save. Boom. So, jump me to the center. So, I hope you guys had a fun time hanging out, as well as watching this video when I post it up on YouTube. YouTube folks, if you could, like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube things, that'd be greatly appreciated. On Tuesday, coming up, is going to be the first Time Walk Tuesday, where I'm going to be playing modern WoW. I'm going to be playing current retail WoW, but we're going to be playing all of the old expansions. So I'm going to be starting in Burning Crusade, and the plan is to just step through every expansion as we go. I may or may not be joined by my friend Colin, who has been playing WoW since that Burning Crusade time, and it'll be a fun time as we just kind of go through. I'll be reading a lot of dialogue at you of all the quest dialogue, and yeah, I am new to WoW overall, and am really enjoying it, but now want to know all the story I can. Yeah, hope you had a fun time hanging out. I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.